Hello guys, welcome back to How to Hack. Today we are going to continue with our API Pentesting tutorial, and today we will exploit a vulnerability called excessive data exposure. So it simply means that if the API is displaying some data which is not supposed to be displayed. Suppose if I am a user, I log into my machine or my account. So I was supposed to see only my details. So if I am able to see another people's information like a username, password, email address, mobile number, so it is an excessive data exposure. So we are going to understand how we can identify excessive data exposure using API. This is our Postman tool where we have import our reverse engineered YAML file. So this YAML file containing all of our API transaction we made through the Crapi application. So to do our practical, first of all, I am visiting an API field where login is available. You can see here, there is a post method with a login request. I have a registered account in Crapi. At first I am going to utilize this email address and password here. While I post this request, you can see I am getting a token in response. This happened because I provide the right username and password in the API request. So now rest of our operation will depend upon this token. Now we have to provide this token into our API request. So for that, follow this process. Select the imported file and go for authentication. There you can see here, select the type as bearer token. Now provide the token we have obtained. Upcoming operation, this token is used for verification. So don't forget this step, otherwise it will be difficult to authenticate any of our process. While we work with Crapi, we used to select an option of vehicle. So here we can see in our API transaction there, a get request with a get vehicle details is there. While performing this operation, we can see here, we are getting a lot of details about vehicles with the ID, user ID, PIN code, and also the vehicle ID. The interesting thing is, we can see various vehicles ID and details here, which means not only our account details from another users, their vehicle ID is also available here. So it's an example of excessive data exposure. So we are going to utilize this. So if you remember, we have set our profile details where we provide our video. There, we can utilize this option for getting videos. So here they are asking for video ID. So that's a very compulsory field for performing this get operation. But unfortunately, we don't have any ID. So currently the video ID is not available in our hand, but if we go into our dashboard, where we have an option for getting the dashboard content. If you make this communication, you will get a response, which is containing video ID. You can see here, a valuable information that is an video ID is available here. The ID is 38. So we will utilize this. So I am changing the value to 38. We can see here, there are two methods, put and get. By using put method, we can update something on our Crapi application. So I am editing this as our video ID 38. Now we can see here the video name. I am changing the video name to subscribe. Now I am sending this to our Crapi application. We can see the response. There is a success response of 200 that's coming back to our Postman account. And now when we go to the community post, so this is a place where all of the people post their comment and also they add new posts there, and where we can add comment to the post. So here, by taking the response of this corresponding page, we can see the ID of various users, their title, the content, or the content they provide, the nickname, the email address, all are available here. So multiple users, ID, their PIN code, their address, all are available here in this get request. It's also a good example of excessive data exposure. And we can see here, when we check into the dashboard, the name which we have updated now, the video name, change it to subscribe. Previously it was how to hack. So I hope you understand how excessive data exposure is an issue. By utilizing a simple information, an attacker was able to find various other users' information also. It was supposed to be displaying only the information which is necessary. But due to excessive data exposure, an attacker can collect another user's valuable information, and also they can utilize this information for further attacks. So in our next video, we will continue with some of the authentication attacks. For more videos, you can subscribe my channel.